It's another day, another package showed up. We got a good video today. Regardless of what's in the package, we got something good planned for today. A little something from Josh Lang. I'm pretty sure this came from a Facebook Live that I only caught after it was over, where he was showing off some of the stuff he had for sale, and it was just kind of one of those reached out to me if you have any interest in any of this, and there was a couple pieces that I was interested in. So came in a little cotton baggie here. It's double packaged well. This one came from within the US, so this one's I've only had to wait less than a week. Or with the Australian stuff, I have to wait up to 3 weeks or more. Okay. This wasn't part of my order. Treated Andamuka Matrix Opal. Oh, it says gift at the bottom. I'm starting to wonder if maybe he sent me the wrong parcel. So yeah, that's some treated Andamuka Matrix. Looks like some pinfire color in it. That'll be neat. That'll be fun to play with. I've got actually some of this type of material coming. I think this is what we're actually here for. There we go. Now there's two little ones here. A crystal and a lightning ridge gray piece. Oh, a dark Coober Pedy and a crystal. So that one looks vastly different in person than it did on the video, but let's put it in water the way he was showing it and see if it makes a difference. And this one is a rub that he had split. It looked like it should. Let me get you turned around. Let's dump this out into the water and look at them. You can look at them as I look at them. Alright, first things first. Let's put this in water where I saw it from when I bought it. And there it is. This looked like an extremely bright. This crystal stuff, tell you what, it's tough to. I mean, that's clearly what I saw. And provided that doesn't crack or something, I think we'll get a nice little stone out of that one. Very bright. It'll be a really pretty ring. Sometimes this crystal, if it gets too thin, you don't have enough backing it and the color kind of fades because it needs a darker background to face. But you can see why I bought that one. This one right here, the same thing. Look at the color on this one. I think that's going to have to come in. I think we've barely got any color left on this side, but I think if we cut an oval in the center of that, look at that. I think those are two. Okay, I feel way better about this. But when I first looked at them in the bag, well, let me tell you, a bag is the opposite of a jar. Looking at them through a bag, it hides good stuff. A jar of water obviously massively amplifies stuff. But I think that should cut us something nice. That should cut us something nice. Let's look at these other two here now. This one does have some issues that I couldn't see from the video. It was never turned up, so I could see that big crater right there and that sand comes all the way up through the face to right there. That basically means that much of the stone is worthless of this side. Now this is a split. I also see there was a crack. I don't know if it was on this one or I think it was on this side. Well, now we're not going to be able to see it. You won't be able to see it when it's wet, but when it was dry, I'm pretty sure there was a crack that came in about right here. Or maybe it was right here. So this side won't do what I thought it would, but it's got really nice color in it. Probably get a stone right there. That'll be nice. Unless that's where the crack is at. We'll have to see. But anyway, that should cut us something. This one right here is the part that I liked. So this is the face. He kind of dremeled this side right here. Got some sand right there, some sand right here. But the plan here is to split this stone right here, get this top piece right here, hopefully get You know, something, probably realistically we'll get that right there, which will be really nice. I mean, look at the color in it. And then this is the back side that we should be able to save. Now, I'm not a big fan of these, excuse me, these potch lines in between the color bars, so I don't think I would cut that as a pendant or keep it that size. But we got a really nice stone there, and we got a really nice round stone there. Even if we cut, you know, and eliminate the potch, or you could look at just like I said, you could keep that as a pendant, get that sand out, and anyway, that's definitely very nice. I think I got good value there. It's got good color. This one's going to be crazy. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that stone right there. We're not going to cut that one today. We might cut it tomorrow. We'll cut it tomorrow. I think we'll cut these two as a pair. That'll be a video. We'll cut these two as a pair. That'll be a video. I don't want to take too long because the BS. And then this is a gift. Isn't that cool little? I don't know if you can see that. Let's get it wet and see if you can. I see a little bit of green and that stuff in it. Come on, bag, open up. Don't keep the people waiting. Can't get it to open. This is why Josh ripped the head off of the bag in the video, because he couldn't get it to open. Okay, we got it. Oh wow, that looks better outside the bag. Look at that. How would that be for a giveaway for the channel? How would that be? Some of you that want to work some Endomuka Matrix, really pretty greens. Comment if you've worked Endomuka Matrix before, if you're aware. So when you cut this, you'll have to treat it again. Typically, you put it in sugar and then acid to carbonize the sugar to get the black into it. It looks like parts of this might treat better than others. If this wasn't treated, if you were to rub this back a few, even a millimeter, it would go back to a light color and you wouldn't see hardly any color here. But if you could get this treated a couple times and get it a stage that every time it goes darker, the color gets brighter. So that'll be a cool pendant or you know, something like that. Thank you. Thank you, Josh Lang. Good value. He's selling on Facebook. I know he drives truck in the U.S. Doesn't have time to cut as much as he would like, so he sells some of his material. That's the kind of stuff that you can pick up from him. Very good value. I feel really good about this one. That one should cut something just killer. Just, I mean, come on. Come on. How do you maximize that color? We're going to have to think about that one, because there's not a whole lot there. The edges are thin. It could go away and end up being nothing pretty quickly if we don't do it right. But let me show you the purpose of today's video. Alright, this just happens to be, and I don't know if it's the most valuable stone I bought, but it is the most expensive single stone I've bought, and by quite a bit. I will say that it looked way better in the video with the black lighters. It was sparkling reds all over that face in the video, and the bidding went pretty high, but I was like, I'm going to get myself a Coober Pedy with red in it to cut for myself. So that's what we're hoping out of this. I think obviously it's going to cut a nice stone. How bright it will be, we'll have to see. How big it will be, we'll have to see, but that's the goal today, is to cut ourselves the best stone we can out of that piece of rough. Follow along. We're going to cut the most expensive stone I've bought. It might not be in the thousands like Black Opal Direct, but it's in the hundreds. Here we go. How's that look? We got water going. We got our stone. Let's see if our lighting out here. All right, our lighting out here with some outdoor lighting is way closer to what I was seeing in the video. There it is. See? You see the reds that I was looking at, wanting a stone out of this. Okay. We don't want to hurry on this one. Tell you what, these angled color bars, this is our top and our bottom, or vice versa. It probably doesn't matter. It's mostly colored. But when you get them angled like this, you only actually get the straight edge area in between. It greatly can reduce, unless the color bar is thick enough that we can angle it, which we might do. We might take enough of the top off to look at it and the bottom to look at it to see what we can do to maximize our cut. In this case, we're not going to go in from the sides. We pretty much know where the sides are. We're going to go in from the top and bottom to see how we can maximize this. Look at the red that just showed up. Did it show red for you? See, I can see a red wink right there. The camera's not picking it up. Those little high spots need to go away. That's just kind of some sandy bottom. It'll have to come off. Nothing there that we can use, so we're safe to take it off. I think I got plenty of water flowing right now. Flipping water up on me and the camera. I'm glad I didn't think about splitting this down the middle. This is taking enough up that I think I'd have lost one side trying to do that. Still coming in. Ideally, that would be our top because we're angled here and we're angled here, and we can use that angle as part of our dome, do a high dome. But I don't know if it's gonna, I think we got too much potch right here to make that our top. I think we have to come in from this side. But again, we can high dome that maybe. Just going slowly, slowly, slowly. Okay, that piece can come off. There's no color in it. It's in our way. It's not useful. Now we can kind of start defining our edges. A little bit of that has to come off no matter what. Okay, this has obviously got to be our top. I think we've got a plenty thick color bar to make that work. Is that red coming through now? Yeah, there you go. Right there. Some of that's going to have to come off right there. That angle's going to bite us and make us lose some real estate. No way around it. What we gain on this side because of the angle, we lose on this side because of that angle right there. Story of my life. I need to keep that in mind more as I'm looking at material when I buy it. The angles to the faceable material. Oh, we definitely got red. Can't tell why you're not seeing it. The whole top right there is red to my screen, or to me, but I don't see it picking it up on the screen. There we go, maybe. It's a bright red. Why aren't you picking it up? Try this. There you go, see the red? All that right there is red. The 5X zoom knows what's up. Let's hope that dark right there isn't sand about to pop in. That would kill us. Okay. Alright, I paused the video to think about it for a second. Sometimes I get to being more worried about how long you guys are sitting there waiting, and I push forward when I should be pausing. So I paused. I don't know if I decided anything other than this stone is what I thought it would be. It was what it showed up on the auction. I was a little bit worried. You know, we got the reds there. I think still at this point it's up to me. It's up to me, the cutter, to get the maximum out of this stone. The seller offered this at a fair price, a high price to me, but a fair price, because you're going to get red, you're going to get blue, orange. I'm not seeing any green right now, but I'll bet some peep pops in. I think we're about ready to dop this up and start trying to go. We'll go for a big oval because that's what we got. I don't know what we'll do with it. It's too big for a ring. I'll have to figure out what we can do for a pendant cut. that a man could wear if I keep it for myself like the intent was. So let's dop it up. Here's what's going to limit us some. See that low point there? That's the lowest point. This is going to roll with the high dome, but that right there, that some of that might have to come off to be able to get a high dome the rest of this area here. I mean, almost to the point where you might end up with that to maximize it. But we're going to try to save it. We're certainly going to try. We definitely have, I mean, we have color bar under it. It's just, do we want to take that much color bar off the top to keep this piece? Are we better off with a high dome and this size stone? Or this size stone and a lower dome? Look at the color bar. We're going to have to take some more off the bottom of this. It's a little thick. But we can make the rest of that decision later. You can tell I'm just enjoying looking at that color bar, that color. Coober Pedy, if I haven't said it. Very high quality Coober Pedy. Alright, apparently I wasn't videoing. We haven't done a whole lot. We were just trying to see. I think we're going to be at about a 19. We're right about a 20 right now, but we got to do some refining on the shape. We should be about there, a 19. Worst case scenario, an 18. Nice, big. I mean, this will be a good sized stone. I think I just did a whole explanation of the giveaway and how to make sure you're entered into it. And I don't know if I was videoing, so let me go over it one more time. All you have to do is answer a question. You're entitled. You can have one entry per video. You can go back and watch every video, answer any question I ask. You'll be entered into the giveaway. We're going to do a random number drawing to figure out what comment in what video is the winner. If I draw the number and your name is the comment and the comment is an answer to a question, you win the giveaway. And here's the good thing. I'm going to let you guys pick what the prize is. Whoever wins, you can work with me. Do you want some opal rough? Do you want to cut something yourself? Do you want a ring? Do you want a pendant? Do you want earrings? You tell me what you want and we will make something for you that will, you know, if you're thinking about getting into cutting opal and you would need a decent piece of opal to start with, I can get you a piece of rough. If you're wanting a piece of jewelry that, you know, for yourself, for your husband, for your wife, for whoever, then we can certainly work with you to get whatever it is going to make it be something that you'd be happy to get. I definitely want the giveaways to be something that you'll be happy with and not something you'll just chuck in a drawer to eventually be thrown away. The last giveaway winner, I sent he asked for a pendant necklace for his wife. I sent it off last week. He should have it probably today. Haven't heard yet from them, but I think she'll like it. I'm refining the shape here. Let's see. We're just about at a 19. Need to take a little bit more off the corners. These ovals look a little bit better if they have a little bit of taper from the center out to the ends. To my eye, they're a little bit more pleasing. If right here in this area that I'm kissing, they taper from the center here to the end here. We're about ready to go on the finer wheel, refine the shape and finish the dome. still got to think about if we're going to lose that end right there to keep our high dome. Would you rather have this be a high dome that's this size or a lower dome that's a 19? I think the color's better the deeper in you go. That might influence it. You see that lowest portion right there is the brightest color. That might make us lean toward going lower dome, because brighter color trumps high dome every day. Brighter vivid color is the end all be all. That's the whole thing is geared toward getting that. I think we're getting brighter the further in we go. So we're going to continue to go in and hope that the whole thing comes out this brightness level here. You see how this has still got a haze on it? Okay, time to switch wheels though. I don't think the whole thing's going to get that crystally. I think we're going to have that cloud in it. It's not too bad, but it's not ideal. Still got that sand. It's being stubborn. Definitely not a 19 anymore. But we're not going to sacrifice symmetry for size. We got sand right there I'm trying to get out, but it might go all the way in. That sand is all the way in, all the way through. We got to lose more of that side. No two ways about it. See how that piece right there is just way softer? We're shrinking down. Dang, that sand isn't small. Wish that sand was out right now. Just rapidly losing our size. This side right here doesn't hurt as much to lose size off of it because that's not the best side. That sand right there hurts. gonna go to the polishing wheel and see if we can get it out there. But that right there is killing us on that side, and it doesn't get better, it gets worse as it goes in. Okay. Should go to 10x. I've got so much water on my screen it doesn't know what to do. We still have a little bit of sand there. Like I said, that's not going to get better. I just got to get the shape right, but I think our face is now clean with just a hint of haze there. Right here. And that sandy spot right there, I got to refine that edge. Do it by simply not touching the softer one that wants to wear faster. It's one of those problems that if you go in to fix it, it's going to get way worse on you. And definitely don't want that. Alright, how do we like our shape? I like our shape. We still have, I think that's more the darkness than the shape being off there, but come on, be nice. Our dome is centered now. It's definitely a beautiful stone. A little bit more haze there that I would like to see come off. It's coming off the rest of it. All right. How about that? Love it. Trying to get all the facets that are left after. Even this fine wheel will leave a little bit of a faceted path behind. Alright, we're ready for polish. Alright, look at this. Look at the purple down there at the bottom. Depends on where you... Look at that. Trying to get a still shot of that for the, there it is. All right, there we are. It's going to have to be mounted in such a way that we can ignore the sand that started to come up on the side, that we can cover that in the setting, and it won't hurt anything as long as it doesn't cause problems later. But look at the purple there. I have never had one with purple in it. Alright, it doesn't just look good outside. Looks good inside too. Here's the crazy thing, I just checked. We started out at 13 carats with this one. And I think we were on track to have something like 7 or 8 carats, half or even better than half. That's usually an indication you're working with some very good material where there's not a whole lot of waste. The sand stuff that crept up cost us some size, and it'll affect how I have to mount this to hide some of those things at the edges that are, if I were to try to get them out, we would lose way more real estate than it would be worth to try and get them out. This stone's going to be for me, but let's see what we ended up with. I'm betting that we are, let's see, I'll bet we're close to 5. Tear it out. We're close to 5. All right, even a blind squirrel gets a nut occasionally and guesses right. Definitely was everything I hoped it would be. Turns out I didn't need to worry. Now, I would say that, as I stated, it looked way better. Oh, I'm sitting on my glasses. It looked way better on their camera and lighting than it did here in my camera and lighting, but it cut every bit as good as what theirs said it should and what I bid it up to. That's the most expensive stone that I'll probably buy. I bought it for me. That's why I'm not as worried about the little bit of sand on the sides and that stuff. If I was going to sell it or set it for somebody else, I would probably think harder about that. But where it's going to be for me, I'm not worried about it. Tell me what you think of that one. Probably one of my favorite ones I've ever cut. And purple, come on. Don't forget to go back, watch any of the videos you want, comment on them, get entered. I've got shells we can do as a giveaway. I've got that Andamuka matrix we could do for a cool giveaway. I'm keeping half of it, but I could give part of it away for someone that wanted to watch. I've got a big carver piece here from Coober Pedy that I showed you yesterday. You know, there's all sorts of things that we can do. Whoever wins, you're going to get to choose, you know, within, you know, I want you to have something that you will like and let it be exactly what you would like to have from me. Anyway, please like and subscribe if you haven't. Comment on the video, you get entered. Thanks for watching.